Hello and what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather Christine. If you didn't know, please, before we go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. You know what else is free? Smashing that like button and hitting the notification bell so you never miss any upcoming videos. This channel is all about mental health, addiction, and we also do funny story times. This is a safe place where you can come to relate to other people and be in a judgment-free zone. We talk about a lot of heavy stuff on here, but we also have a lot of fun as well, and I would love for you to join the family. I am also the host of a podcast called The Uncensored Woman. I always leave the link for that in the description box below. I'm kind of going stir crazy at my house right now. I think all of us can relate to this because of the current events going on. So it's like, you know what? We might as well just record some videos today because it's not my normal day to record, but there's nothing else to do, and I love being able to put out new content for you guys. Without further ado, let's hop into today's main video. All right, you guys, as you probably could guess by the title, I know you all know what I'm about to talk about, but those of you that don't know me, and even those of you that do, may be wondering what is the extent of the title. I used to be a stripper. I know everybody's like, because I promised I'd take this to the grave with me. Besides my mother, she knew, and the people that were with me, they knew. I used to know a girl that worked in the strip club, and she used to always try to get me to do it. She was like, girl, come on, you'll make so much money. You'll have so much fun. And I've always been like a lot shyer about my body. I knew if I ever worked in a strip club, I'd have to be like a full-blown addict and out of my mind, intoxicated, because it's just not something I would feel comfortable with. But she still used to always give me like, girl, you're going to make so much money. You're going to have so much fun. Like, it's fun and we can do it together. Like, there's no need to be nervous. And I was always just like, I don't think that's for me. Yeah, I think I'll pass, whatever. And a little bit later, I'm not going to mention names in this video. The two girls that were with me, I'm going to call them Tiffany and Brittany. That's what we're going to call them. That's what we're going to leave it at. So I was with Tiffany and Brittany. This was a little while later. I'm not mentioning club names, but they had something called amateur night. And amateur night is where you can be any freak off the streets. I'm just playing, but really, you can be any freak off the street. You can come in, pay a little fee, and get up there, live out your dreams, you know, whatever. So I don't know why or how I let somebody talk me into this, but I was like, okay, you know, you only live once. I'm just going to get really drunk and I'm going to do this. And I got a red lingerie set. And let me start this out by saying that I am not the best dancer, okay? I have a big butt. But there is a misconception with that. Just because you got a big butt, girl, don't mean that you got all the moves. The thing wiggles on its own. So, anyways, I got some red lingerie because, you know, it's the best thing to have in a case like that. There was a $300 fee. We decided to go for it. And I knew I was going to do it. I had it under my clothes and I was all for it. So I got super intoxicated. I mean, I drank like hell until it was my turn. I don't even know if I want to tell you all the stripper name I gave myself. You know what? Yeah, I will. And I know y'all are going to laugh because you should, because it is just, yeah. Anyways, when I was in elementary, I used to like to be called Sparkle. So when I did this, I just thought that was a smart idea. Well, that sounds like a little cute name, you know. Be Sparkle in the red lingerie. Yes, I am. When you hear Sparkle, you see Heather. That's who you see. So it became about my turn to go up. I was like, one more shot. Cranberry and vodka was all me that night, baby. I got up there, and let me just state this. It is a little bit of a contest. You do have to try to be good, but you can do what you're comfortable with, okay? So, I mean, because this is not your normal job. In my head, I'm like, okay, what am I going to take off? Am I just going to, just show my lingerie? What is the game plan here, I get up on stage. First of all, I figured out that this night that this was not my future bread and butter money, okay? But I get up there and I'm trying not to do anything too fast because I wanted to look real provocative and sexy, but I don't want to fall on my face either. Y'all know that video of the stripper coming down from way up high and she actually fell onto the stage? I didn't want to have anything like that happen to me. So I automatically decide to go for the kill as soon as I get up there. And I grab on it to the pole and I slowly walk around it. I'm just, trying to move or whatever. There's a couple people that are near that I'm giving eye contact to, because I'm like, if anything, I can just give them my eyes. That
Hell no, to the no, yeah, to the no.
Sexy eye contact. I don't know, guys. I'm walking around and I'm doing that, and then I'm like, I gotta start taking things off. So I'm taking things off very slowly because, I heard that in order to do a sexy dance, you don't even have to know how to dance. For a woman, you just have to make sure you move extra slow and almost that your body always has a curve in it. If your head is leaning to the right and your upper body is leaning to the right, your hip and your lower body should be poking out to the left. So you're always having a curve because it gives the illusion of that Coke bottle figure. It gives the illusion that you're curvaceous no matter how you're moving, and that can be very seductive and be eye candy for a lot of guys. I start taking stuff off and I decide I am going to get down, lay on my back, and do the little leg move, when you're on your back and you're kicking your legs out with your toes pointed and it looks all cute and stuff. Well, when I was trying to get down, it wasn't so cute. It was not so cute trying to get on that stage in some big ass heels. It didn't go as sexy as I wanted it to. But I thought, I can recover from this. So I start doing my leg trick or whatever, or my leg tricks. I'm like, I cannot get back up the same way that I got back down. Well, the way that I had gotten down and how I was laying, I was in arm's length of the pole. So I grabbed onto it and I kind of scooted myself and started, trying to get myself back up with the pole. Really, I was using it as leverage to get myself back up without falling. I'm like, because I had one fast song and I had one slow song, okay? So the beats would drop in and I'm like, if anything, my butt, I don't have to do much. My butt's big, it moves on its own. So I'm just gonna, do a few little tricks. I know the thigh trick, if you kind of bend over, you have one hand in front, one hand in back. You're moving your legs, but it's really your muscles. So you're clenching your muscles and unclenching them on your legs, and it's making your butt jiggle a little bit, okay? So that's what I was doing, and you know, I was grabbing it and doing all that, and you know, just playing with my hair. Needless to say, I was just not very good. However, let me tell you something. I must have been doing something right, because there was dollar bills hitting me, okay? I didn't expect that to happen, but them dollar bills, they did give me a little confidence. Those dollar bills did help my confidence. And, you know, so I kept going. You know, they could have been more intoxicated than me. That's the conclusion that I'm coming to. But the money started flowing in. The more money that was hitting around me, I was just going ape shit. Once that money, it does something to your self-esteem once that money starts hitting the stage. So then all of a sudden you're trying to pull out moves that you do not even have within you. So therefore, you're probably making yourself look like really dumb, but it feels good at the time, okay? So I was going to town. Yeah, I was just getting it. Anyways, it ended up all ending. I got off the stage. Don't you know, I got $500 tip money. And then I got money too because I won. Don't ask me how I won. I don't know. Maybe I was just charming because I death ain't a good dancer. But yeah, after that night, oh my God, I almost forgot to tell y'all this. So when I was walking down after my routine, I fell on my freaking face. Sure did. And because I think my nerves were finally, and my adrenaline was finally coming down, and I was really drunk, so I was starting to feel it, and it was really hard to walk in those hills, and boom, just knocked myself. It was embarrassing, but I did get my money, and I was very happy. And I thought about not sharing this for people judging, but you know, judge me if you want. You only live once. I'm not ashamed of it. It was actually a very liberating experience. I had fun. I can say that I did it. I can say that I got some good money off of it. And in fact, some of the girls, they wanted me to come back. But it definitely couldn't be my full-time thing, okay? And especially now that I'm older. I'm going to be 32 this year, so I'm way too old to be doing that. And that was back when I was way skinnier too. So it would definitely not be my career of choice. But for one night, it was hella fun. We did the damn thing, me and my girlfriends. And like I said, it was the most liberating experience of my life. It's fun to think back on. Yeah, it's one of those things that, man, if you have it in you, you should at least do it once in your life. Now, I did not do this in my own city. I'm not that stupid. You know, if you want to do it, get somewhere where you know it's less likely that anyone's going to see you. Just have fun. And if you're like me, you don't never have to talk about it again. But it's within you, and you know you did it, you got it out of you, and you had some fun. Yeah. I had the time of my life, and I stacked some money that night. I was definitely a stripper for one night, honey, and I made that money, and there was nothing shameful about it to me. It was fun, and I learned some tricks for my future man, okay? So judge me if you want, but I had a damn good time. But you guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Comment below if you've ever done something like this, or if you thought about it, or comment future videos that you would like to see. Also, do not leave this channel without hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like button, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss any upcoming videos. And that is it for me. Peace, love, and happiness. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.